Last week we saw Kaspa move up almost 50% after having consolidated for a long while. So if you missed out on that rocket ride, then stick around for this video, because in today's video I'm going to be discussing if Kaspa is still worth buying. So this video is for you that is brand new to Kaspa and are looking to get into the price action, but it's also for you who already own some Kaspa and are looking to pile up some more of it. So first off, I'll do a short introduction about Kaspa for those of you who are brand new to the project, and later in the video I'll get into the technical analysis and give you a verdict on both long and short-term investing. So Kaspa means silver in Aramaic, and the Kaspa team named Kaspa after silver because silver was historically less precious than gold but more accepted as a means of payment and also hence more circulative. So the Kaspa team sees Bitcoin as the digital gold, and then they wanted to set out and create the digital silver, which is now Kaspa. So Bitcoin and Kaspa should be going hand in hand, and Bitcoin being gold and Kaspa being silver, the digital versions. The Kaspa network is the world's first blockdag, and it's like the successor to the blockchain, which is used by Bitcoin. And the main things that sets a blockdag apart from the blockchain is that it's much more effective and also more scalable, so more people can use the systems and the system can handle more transactions and also higher payloads. For example, right now Bitcoin can handle 7 transactions per second, and once the Rust upgrade is released to the Kaspa mainnet, Kaspa will be able to handle up to 3,000 transactions per second, with the potential to be even more. And Kaspa can handle these many transactions while still utilizing proof of work. And proof of work is considered to be more secure and decentralized than proof of stake by many people. And two very big examples of proof of stake coins are Ethereum and Solana. But when comparing Kaspa to Bitcoin, it's kind of like comparing a snail to a Formula 1 car with rocket boosters and a jetpack. You get the idea. And it's also one of the few cryptocurrencies that truly solve the trilemma. I know a lot of people that are researching Kaspa are really getting tired of hearing this all of the time, that Kaspa is truly solving the trilemma, crypto trilemma, etc. But we really need to emphasize that it truly solves the blockchain trilemma, because it does. The blockchain trilemma is that when creators of cryptocurrencies create their cryptocurrency, they usually have to sacrifice one criteria for the other two. So the 3 criteria are security, decentralization, and scalability. And Kaspa ticks all the boxes. It's decentralized, it's secure, and it's also very scalable. Now there are some proof of stake coins out there that claim that they also solve the blockchain trilemma, but you can most of the time question the decentralization of those projects. And also the founders of Kaspa are undoubtedly some of the smartest people in the crypto space. For example, Yonatan Sompolinsky. He has been working on improving consensus mechanisms and protocols to improve Bitcoin scalability since 11 years back. Now this is of course only the tip of the iceberg when talking about Yonatan Sompolinsky. I suggest that you do some research on him and you'll find that he's a really smart guy. But Yonatan Sompolinsky is not the only bright mind. There are many other bright minds in Kaspa as well. Kaspa was also fair launched, so there was no pre-mining, no pre-sales. All of the tokens went to the community and the ones that mined at the beginning. Now the initial Kaspa team mined a lot of Kaspa in the beginning, but so did Satoshi when he launched Bitcoin. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. Now let's dive into if Kaspa is still worth buying. And I'll start with those of you who are looking to hold Kaspa for a longer time period. As many of you crypto enthusiasts probably know, we're heading into a bull run, and if you don't know what a bull run is, you can click right up here and watch this video where I'm explaining it very simply and easily to understand. And when the bull run starts and the price of Bitcoin really starts to go parabolic, money will flood everywhere in the crypto world, and that money will even flood to Kaspa. And I believe that Kaspa will outperform many of the other altcoins in the crypto space, and therefore also grab a bigger percentage of the total crypto market cap. I believe this because of the amazing fundamental aspects that I just presented for you. But there's one aspect that I haven't told you about and that I believe is much better than any of the other aspects that I've told you, and that is the perception of Kaspa being Bitcoin version 2. And what I mean with this is that many of the early adopters of Kaspa see Kaspa as being a Bitcoin version 2. So as the crypto interest broadens during the bull run, more people will recognize Kaspa, and a percentage of those people will also come to see Kaspa as a Bitcoin version too. And this leads them to buying Kaspa and also shilling Kaspa to all of their friends, their family, their grandpa, their grandma, their dog, their frog, and this of course leads to higher prices. Another interesting aspect would also be if Kaspa could become a smart contract platform. Like if we for example take a look at some of the cryptocurrencies that have smart contracts, most of them have fees that are out of the roof, and this is where I believe that Kaspa can prevail and actually get a real use case if the Kaspa developers successfully can develop a smart contract platform for Kaspa. We can also take a quick look at Kaspa's emission schedule. So Kaspa has a block reduction every month, and this is in contrast with Bitcoin's emission schedule, because in Bitcoin there's a block reduction every 4 years, but with Bitcoin the block reward is cut in half, and with Kaspa it's being partially lowered every month. If you want to take a look of the emission schedule for Kaspa yourself, you can click the link right down in the description and you can check it out for yourself. So is Kaspa still worth buying from a long-term perspective? I believe so, but it really doesn't matter what I believe. The thing is that you need to be asking yourself, what do you believe? If you believe in these fundamentals of Kaspa that I've presented in this video, then you should probably buy. But please, this is not financial advice, and always do your own due diligence. In one way, buying crypto is like a religion. You have to get yourself into what you believe. And it's also very important to have a belief, because when prices are dropping, you need to be asking yourself, why do I believe in the project and why did I invest at first hand? And then you will come to remember the fundamental aspects and why you did the initial investment. And then you probably won't sell because you know why you invested, and maybe you pick up some more instead. Of course, the fundamentals could change. For example, the Kaspa network maybe could crash or something, I don't really know, but that's not very likely to happen, probably. So if you already hold some Kaspa or are looking to buy some, then tell me in the comment section why you believe in the project and why you did your initial investment. I really want to hear your thoughts. Now, let's get into the technical side of things. Hello, now we're in the shorts. Sorry for my voice, by the way. I recorded the other part of this video yesterday, and today I turned sick, so that's why my voice is so bad today. This is on the daily time frame, and as you can see, it's been going up pretty consistently. So this is what happened last week. We saw Kaspa move up approximately, let's see, yeah, 50%. But for 2 days ago, it even broke out from the previous high and made a new all-time high. So I'm going to turn on some of my indicators right now. The charts are going to look a little bit messy, but just hang with me, okay? So here we have the 50 EMA. Price has aggressively moved away from the 50 EMA, this blue line right here. And when price usually moves away from the 50 EMA, we expect price to return back to it, as it did over here. Though it did take some time for it to revert back to it, it did eventually come back to it. And if we also look at the volume that got in when the price was moving this aggressively, we can see that it was not really too much of a volume, which could indicate that this could be a false move. For example, if we look over here, we saw large amounts of volume come into the markets as well. Here you can see that those high peaks indicate that there's a lot of volume in the markets. Here you see the price, it moved up, but it's not even close to the volume that we got over here. So of course price has been moving up very aggressively now, and this recent run has formed a rise, retrace and continuation pattern. I'm gonna be honest, this chart is very hard to read at the moment. Kaspa is right now trading on new all-time highs, which means that it's in price discovery and nothing is really for certain. Though I will say that I expect price to come back here at some point in time, and when that time is, I can't tell. Anyways, take this with a pinch of salt. The charts are very messy and hard to predict right now, but I would be cautious if you're looking to buy. I mean, if we can see price sustain this level of the previous highs during this week, then I believe it's not unreasonable to see even more upside. But if we're not able to hold these highs as support, then I would expect lower prices. Please take this technical analysis with a pinch of salt. These are my own predictions and beliefs, but always do your own due diligence and never trust solely my own word. If you want to get some Kaspa for yourself, you can use my link down below and sign up on KuCoin, and by using my affiliate link you truly help this channel out, and I truly appreciate it. I also think you receive like $700 in beginner rewards. And also make sure to store your Kaspa safely. You don't want to be getting hacked, so make sure that you get yourself a Tangem hardware wallet by clicking the link down below, where you also save 10% on your purchase. Now, if you found this content appealing, then please hit that like and subscribe button so this video can reach more people. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Tashi. Goodbye.